Good morning and welcome to another video on the channel. It has been a minute, but today we are doing something big, and that is painting the mobile home. We are repainting the mobile home. What are we doing?
We're gonna primer it. We're just gonna do steps because we can't do everything all in one shot. So today we'll probably do the front. We'll rinse it down. Just make sure it's clean. After that, we're gonna primer it, and then we're gonna do a coat, one or two coats on the
color that we choose.
But we are gonna primer it first. Two coats of primer, 2 coats of paint. Get everything situated. We're probably gonna do the bricks. Down here we'll paint them black, and then next week we're gonna do the whole side over here, and the following week we're gonna do the other to the back. It's just that we've been so busy, so we have to break it up.
It's easier just to do it in sections, so let me show you guys what we're going to be doing today. Alright guys, so we got a notice from the community. Everybody gets them every once in a while about things that they need to do to the home, and we did get one for the painting, which we knew we would, because the paint has totally discolored. But I don't know if you go back to previous videos or in my community post, you would see that up there was a wagon wheel. We took that down, and we took the shutters down. Those red little marks, those are full with putty. Those are the holes for the shutters that we did. Today he's gonna try to take these dents out with a trick that we saw on YouTube by putting in a screw and popping them out, and then we cover them up again with the hole with that putty to fill the holes. So what he's saying is that white area, that's all gonna go in black. We're gonna prime this whole front section, and after we prime the front section, we're gonna paint it the green. This is HOA, so we have to pick the colors that they want, and we wanted to do something different. So there's a green color in there called artichoke. We're gonna paint it that. So the frame will go in black, the house will go in green, and then we're redoing new shutters. And then that back, the bottom brick, that's what he's talking about, that'll go in black as well. So that is our project for today. So we are on our way to Lowe's to get some supplies, and we're taking you guys along with us. So let's go. Alrighty, we made it to Lowe's. So we are here to get primer, a gallon of the green paint, and a quart of that black. So let's go in and see what Lowe's has to offer us. And paintbrushes. Let's go. We're going to the paint. Alright, we're looking for two of these. We only need those two, right? Okay. I think we have one in the. Do you want to just take one? One of those. See, for the mobile home, let me clean the screen. For the mobile home, it's better to use the brush, because last time we painted it, we used the roller, but it leaves little areas with the white or uncolored. So we had to go in with the brush, and it covered every single thing. And luckily it's a single white, it's not that big, so let's use a brush. We don't want to use a sprayer because we run a risk of overspray on the neighbor's cars or on the neighbor's property, so it's better just to use a paintbrush. Alright, trying to look, but look at these prices for the exterior. They're a little bit pricey. I like Sherwin-Williams, but these are like see the top here, it says like satin flat semi-gloss. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna go ask, see what he suggests. He's probably gonna tell us the most expensive one, but let's see what he says. Alrighty, so these are the colors that you can choose from. So we are going with artichoke and like a black coral. So let's see, because this is what we got to work with. But that black coral would making it more, we chose a more charcoal gray color. I know it's not on here, but sometimes you just got to finesse it. So let's see. Alrighty, that is a green and that is the trim. So let us see how this looks together. Let's see how all that looks together. So I'm not a fan of that artichoke, but it was the only green color that we had to choose from that HOA list. So we'll make it work. If we gotta go a little bit darker, we'll give it quite a few coats just to make it look a little bit darker. So here we go, let us go pay. When did paint become so expensive? Like, this is insane. This is all little items right here. And not even that, because that's just a little book. But these little items right here came out to $95.57. That's insane, babe. Inflation. Did we pay tariffs on that? It feels like we paid something extra. I don't know. But anyway, guys, we are on our way home to take advantage of this beautiful day before it gets hot, so we can start on this. Let's see how this comes out. See you guys when we get home. Let me go over here. He's trying to pop those dents out. So he's screwing 2 self-tacking screws, and then he's gonna pop them out with a wrench, and then we'll cover the hole up. See if it works. Okay. Okay. Now he's gotta take it back out. It's working, guys. Thank you. Then we'll just cover it up with the putty oil. Alright, now you just got the rest of that section to do. And then we'll cover it up once you're done.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to show you guys. What we use to cover up those holes. Let me see. This is what we're using. It's a Bondo. See, it says there for metal. This is what we're using. Works pretty good. We got this at Walmart for like $6, $7. So yeah. Alright. Let him keep going. He's covering up the holes now. Using your finger?
Yeah.
You think that's gonna come off your fingers?
Yeah, I'm gonna wreck. I got the we call it acetone.
Oh. I found some mineral spirits too.
Okay.
Alright.
Also tell them that
Tell him you're on camera.
once you drill, you pull it out. Then you want to kind of like hit it a little bit. And that's how come I got it nice and smooth.
Alright. He did all the holes, took out all that stuff. All the dents are out. Now we are taking out these white frames. We have built these, but we're gonna take these out because we're gonna frame them. First of all, we're getting new windows because if you look at these windows, look at that. So we're gonna take that frame out and then we're gonna frame them with wood. Not today, on another video we'll do that, but yeah, we're gonna take these frames out. Because they had a little bit of caulk on them. Alrighty guys, we're gonna do a test to see if we should prime or not. This is the primer that we're gonna use, and of course that's the paint, but I'm gonna run a strip with primer and then painting it directly on to see which green. So let me open this up and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm gonna try to do this with one arm. So let's just put it just a little section. This is the worst brush I could have used. Let me switch brushes. Let me get another brush. I've got these like little extra ones, so let's try this one. Just a little bit. I don't want to put this. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's see when that dries. Let me close this up. And then it's pretty windy. I'm gonna try to open up. Is this a pan? No. Let me get the flathead. See if I can get that out of there. There it is. There it is. Okay, but this is the color. So I need another brush. So I have this little brush. Let me see. Let's do it directly without. Oh, that looks pretty good. Without the primer. It looks pretty good without the primer. Let me put some with the primer. Okay. It's almost the same. I don't see a difference.
I think this is green. Like this now.
Yeah. This one's lighter. This one's darker. So I think that one. Alright guys, change of plans. I'm not feeling the green. So we're going back to Home Depot. Lowe's. And picking another color. I think we're going to go with a beachy theme. The way that our community is starting to look, they're going for beachy, more Florida themey. So I think we're going to go lighter because look, I'm just not feeling this. Like this was going to be the trim and this was going to be the color. But I think we're going to go with like a bluish color. A beachy bluish color. Yeah, I have the paper. I'll show it to you guys. But
Florida.
Yeah, let's go back to Lowe's. Alrighty, so this is the color Crystal, which is kind of like that color right there. So we're gonna do this with probably the eggshell instead of the pure white. The eggshell, and that's what we're gonna do. So because these are all the other color combinations. And I'm not even sure, did Miss Mary have hers white? White? So we have primer. Or we might just do the white trim. Just to keep that beachy cottage vibe. So yeah, so Crystal is the color we're going to choose. And probably instead of eggshell, we'll do white.
A bright white.
A bright white. So here we go, back to Lowe's. We did the return. So now we are back in the paint department, about to mix that color. See you guys in a minute. Alrighty, we have secured the goods. It's a little, I just wasn't feeling that green. Like when you see it on pictures and you see it, it's so different. But then when you put it on your home as a sample and you see the vibe that the whole neighborhood is going for, we would have been the darkest house on the block. And I don't know, I just didn't feel that avocado looking green. It just, I don't know, it changed my mind. And hubby wanted blue from the get-go. He was like, I like the blue. So that's the blue. And this is the one.
This is a little bit brighter, so
yeah,
it's gonna be nice. You're gonna see how the whole thing goes.
We have secured the goods. Why are we exhausted and we haven't really done anything except take out some screws and framing? But
pub sub now.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Publix. If you don't know about Publix, you need to look it up. If you're in Florida, Publix, go get a pub sub and then go home and paint at least the front of the house today. So see you in the next clip. We're at Publix. So let's go. Let's go get a pub sub. This is the line? This is the line? Wow. ready to prime. Oh. And this is the primer that we're using. That one. Yeah.
That one's yours.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's start. Let me just get you start to prime. You sure you don't want me to hold that ladder?
No, I'm fine.
And here we go, guys. I'll pick you guys up when we're halfway done. Alright, guys. This is what we got so far. We still got that corner, all this to do. This already has 2 coats. It's drying up so fast because it's so windy today. But it's getting covered up pretty nicely. That's all gonna go in white also. But this is what we got. Alrighty, guys, this is what we got. So we are getting ready to give it the first coat of blue. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. This is what we're working with. See that house over there? Make this street look beachy, coastal. What do you guys think? That on the bottom, we're just gonna paint it in white. And the underneath right there, all that underneath is gonna go in white. And of course, the trim is gonna go in white. But this is what we got so far. Alrighty, guys, we are done for today. For some reason, it is looking way brighter blue on camera than it is. It's not as bright blue, but it is like an ocean blue, kind of like if you think like aqua and all of that.
You're thinking about going on the cruise. That's what I'm thinking about.
But we did a pretty good job. So it took 2 coats of white primer and 1 coat of the blue. So I was trying on this side because I still had a little bit of blue left over on my paintbrush, and I said, let me see if I should try it here. So this, keep in mind, the sun is hitting it face forward. This is more shadowy because the sun is not hitting it, but this is without primer. So we were like, should we prime it? Should we not? But we definitely are going to prime it. Or if not, we got to give it 2 coats. But we still have to pressure wash. See all the gunk right there? We have to pressure wash this whole side. And we are changing the bottom, the skirting. We're doing something else for the skirting. So far this is what we got, guys. But we are exhausted. We're going to go to Wawa. We are going to go to Wawa and get something to drink because we are tired.
This sun is really beats down in Florida.
But it was a good day for painting, though. We were supposed to get rain, then no rain, then rain, then it got cloudy. We were like, oh man, it's gonna rain, but thank you Jesus, no rain. But yeah, guys, so that is it for this video. We are gonna close it out. This is part 1 when we start the side of the house, which will probably be next week because hubby will take that day off to focus on the house. We will film that as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below, how are you liking the color? Would you have stayed with the green or do you prefer the blue? Let us know. But remember, what we were going for was trying to stay with the theme of that yellow house right there to go all coastal. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next one.